Welcome to a Minecraft build showcase video. Today I'm showing off a map I made called Beehive. So let's get into it. This map was made for a kit PvP server. So you basically gain equipment from just a kit and then you jump into battle. So let me show it off. So up there is the spawning platform. And then once players jump off, they're unable to get back up. The theme of the map was, of course, a beehive. I went through different iterations on the design that I could do for a beehive, but I ended up with this one since it was kind of simplistic, easy to look at, and had a nice honeycomb effect to it. The idea for the map originally came from an inside joke on the server I was building for. So I knew I wanted to build it fast, and I actually built it in one day. It was ready to be deployed on the server for actual fighting the next day. So I was proud of that time frame. But let's get into it a little bit. So down here, you can see that there's sort of pillars sticking out. These are representing sort of like little indoor houses, buildings. They're just more obstacles, giving it design and other things for the PvPer just to sort of go around. On the floor, there's giant honeycomb shapes. I thought it gave it an interesting feel because you constantly had to jump up and down just to get over these honeycomb ledges, which made combat actually kind of a little more interesting. And if you get hung up jumping, then it could slow down someone in a chase. Buildings like this one, for example, I made every building able to be climbed up except for the center spawn platform, but that's because that's special. You don't want players being able to climb around and back up to spawn. And there's different elevation levels to the beehive, so you have different plateaus basically. And you can get up to the second level easily. The third and fourth level are not easily accessible. But I felt many players wouldn't really want to go up there. On the server, bows and arrows were really nerfed, so while you had them, barely anybody used it because you couldn't really get a kill very easily by doing that. So getting up here like with an ender pearl or anything else would just wouldn't really be motivational for a PvP combat since you want to be in combat most of the time. What else? There's some unique buildings like this one. This one has a floating platform which you can get into and stuff by climbing. I'm just gonna fly up there, but yeah. You can get onto the roofs of each of these buildings. There was no fall damage on the server, so it was also a good tactic to climb buildings, watch for prey, and then leap on them. But yeah. So yeah. I think the map turned out pretty good. There were some definite small problems with the map. Number one, it's kind of a smaller map. It's not super huge, but it's big enough for just an average play kit PvP experience. Another downside is the colors. While the colors kind of work for the beehive per se, you know, yellow and white, that's really all there is, and it's kind of boring after a while because you're just leaping through this obstacle course and nothing really is changing. So, kind of gets boring after a while, just viewing yellow and white over and over again. The map was on the server for probably about a day. I got some good feedback and Got to see what worked and what didn't, and yeah, so it was really helpful. A lot of the stuff on here that I thought went into the design actually worked perfectly. I had been building a lot of maps since then, so I'm kind of happy to have a map that turned out pretty well for the short of time period I spent on it. Um, I used World Edit um, to speed up the build process, of course, or else this would have taken a lot longer. The honeycomb design actually sped up the whole process quite a bit because I could just copy and paste and then layer it. That actually probably was the most consuming time just to make the playing field because of how many copy and pasting and the honeycomb shape there was, but World Edit definitely helped with that. Originally, there was actually yellow glass in these upper pockets, uh, just yellow stained glass, and it looked pretty nice, but I figured I kept experiencing light glitches because of all that stained glass and how light spreads through Minecraft just caused shadows everywhere that were glitchy. So I just removed them, uh, got rid of the glitchiness of light updates, and it helped out. Right there you kind of saw a light update problem. There's still some of those, but it was a lot worse. Um, so that's basically the Beehive map. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think. If you think there could be made improvements on it, I'm probably not going to touch on it again. I built this map about a year ago from the time I'm recording this, so uh, it's a little old, but I enjoyed making it, and I hope you enjoyed watching the video. Thanks for watching.